As you're looking for software, here are a few things to keep in mind. The software must be easy to install. It needs to be user-friendly with some basic preset functions. You shouldn't have to be a software engineer to get it to work right, otherwise it's useless. It should have easy-to-find helps and ideally provide live customer support. You should be able to customize and adapt it to your values and your needs. Make sure your software will work with services like AOL or CompuServe or Prodigy. Some filters only work with their internet service. And this allows a child to sign up for a free service using a disk they found in a store lobby or through an internet website, and thereby get around a specific service's filter. You need to ensure that it is impossible to disable or bypass your service without an authorized password. A lot of parents may not realize that their child can easily bypass every level of protection offered by some internet services simply by signing in under another username as a guest. Often, it's as easy as switching the browser. Other products, such as filtered browsers or filtered search engines, may provide a simple or even fun solution for children, but they're in no way considered secure. Another important feature is the ability to create activity reports and logs. We all know how effective accountability is in helping keep on track, and if someone knows they're being watched, there is a higher degree of integrity. If children choose not to discuss internet problems, parents will still know what's going on and they can take protective action.
The last approach is simply through active communication and open, honest relationships with our children. Our children must feel comfortable coming to us when they encounter inappropriate material on the internet. What we say and how we say it may be the most important factor in keeping them safe on the internet.
Communication is key. The most important one thing that you can do is to develop a relationship with your kids that make open, honest communication possible. Again, they will be exposed to inappropriate material, and when they do, it is imperative that they feel comfortable coming to you and discuss what they have seen. Let them know that you care about what they are feeling. After talking to many parents, I feel that it is advisable that if you do find your child has accessed pornographic material, use this as an opportunity to discuss what they have seen. Sexual curiosity is normal, especially for boys. Talk to them about the true intention for sexuality and respect for others.
I think the thing that a teenager should face when a parent, a teacher, a friend discovers that they're spending a lot of time looking at pictures, there should be support. There should be real encouragement to thank you for telling me, if they've told you. If they've been caught, you say, you know, we'll use this for good. I'm glad I caught you because I wanted to share some thoughts with you and I didn't know if now's a good time. Obviously now's the right time. So the person then says, okay, since this is a problem, why don't we look at the solution? And what a person needs to be treated as is a person who's discovered something pleasurable. It's no different than when you find out that chewing gum is great and all you want to do is chew gum, or chocolate is great, all I want to do is eat chocolate. So the goal is not to overreact, to tell them they're bad, awful, terrible people because they found something pleasurable. I think the important thing is to have a reasoned response, a calm response, a well thought out response. And that would include, what's the payoff? What are you getting? What is the mood change that brings to you? Some people, many of my clients say they look at pornography because it calms them down. Others look at it because it's exciting. Then you would ask, well, why do you need that excitement? Why do you need that calming effect? And you'll find out there's something troubling them, something that's upsetting. They may be in some discomfort because they don't get along well with people, and they go there where everybody on the screen loves them, wants them, says so. So you're looking for what's the underlying mood change that they're getting from it, because we want to go after that. So the goal would be find another way to achieve the same mood change without them looking at something that becomes so powerfully addicting. For example, we know that being praised for a job well done lights up the same reward pathway that internet pornography lights up. So by putting praise in there for a job well done, there's a mood alteration from that and you don't need the other one. So the goal in recovery, the goal in treatment is Find other behaviors that are fulfilling, rewarding, that give you almost the same mood change that you would get from the internet viewing, and engage in those behaviors. The other thing is you don't want to overreact. You don't want to say, oh my gosh, what have you done? I'm so disappointed in you. Because studies have shown that when parents overreact, when a teacher might overreact, that the guilt and the shame that they experience by being labeled or blamed, that reaction is more powerfully negative than the actual viewing of the pornography. Sometimes the pornography viewing is just a curiosity, and they're nowhere near being addicted. But the shame that's brought in by the reaction makes them feel like I am bad, and that's a far worse response. So the goal is help them monitor their own behavior, teach them how to shape and control their own decisions, because the part of the brain that's not yet formed is the prefrontal cortex. The emotions are terrific. They know what they like, they know what they don't like, they're very quick to say it, talking about the teens. But what they don't know how to do is monitor very well. So what you do is say, when they ask a question, can I go hang out with so-and-so because he's got this beautiful internet tie-in and a big screen? You may be scared to death, but you say, I'd be very happy to let you do that if I could have some of my reservations dealt with, some of my reasons why I'm not comfortable. So say yes provisionally if you can help me understand who's going to be there, what the purpose is. So help them reason and anticipate adverse outcomes. Don't do that for them. Help them learn to do that.
All in all, protecting our children online is a battle, but it's a battle worth fighting. It is only through active involvement in our children's lives that we will be able to offer them protection. Don't give up. Our children need our help. Just as technology is changing every day, so must the methods for protection change. To keep current on how to best protect our children, make a habit of visiting www.ccv.org on a regular basis.
Your family may not understand why you do the things you do, and they may not necessarily agree with you. But remember, this really is something that is in our control as parents and adults who are responsible for children's safety. We do have permission to protect our children. When it comes to protecting them from potentially life-threatening situations, we do have the right to set firm boundaries. In the end, if very reasonable guidelines are established and then communicated in a caring way, the internet can be a blessing instead of a curse.